But I also want to ask about the political position of film stars. I mean, when a role is played, it's laced with political comment. When Amitabh Bachchan plays the role of coolie, he's the poor man against the establishment. When he's the rebel, he's a rebel against the establishment. Now, it's that political position that makes him so enormously popular. Just as MGR became popular because of a political position he embodied in his roles. Just as the same with NTR. Now, when you are an actor of that kind, where you embody this certain kind of political commentary, don't you have to be true to that position that you embody in your film?
Well, I did answer that, and I think that's a question that CNN needs to ask themselves, because Mr. Bachchan was on your channel and he had taken over and was reading the news. So, I mean, you should have thought about that before you kind of let him take over that show to promote a film of his. So that's the bottom line.
What I'm saying is, in his politics,
if Mr. Bachchan wishes to worship that God, that's his prerogative.
We must differentiate between screen personas and human beings.
I mean, it's heartbreaking to discover that your heroes and heroines actually have got feet of clay. Unfortunately, most people who spout lines don't actually feel them or mean them or understand them. But they can mouth them with great sincerity, and that's why they're wonderful actors.
There are lines written for them. They are not their views. Those dialogues are not created by them. They are not their views. They are given to them in a film
and like
to
in
portray
the media,
a certain character.
When there are some conscientious journalists and some who are not.
No, so are you saying
industry, there are some filmmakers and some actors who do stick their neck out, and some who honestly couldn't be bothered.
I don't care.
No, but Rahul Dholakia, what are you guys saying then? That the protest can carry on outside Shah Rukh Khan's house? That the Shiv Sena can keep on threatening violence?
We're not saying that at all.
Quiet?
We are all... No, that's not what we're saying. Are we keeping quiet, Sagarika? We are here speaking very vociferously.
100% endorsing the fact that these kind of violences and this kind of attacks on filmmakers will not and should not be tolerated.
Absolutely.
That we are saying with full conviction. We are also saying is that it's not just because of Shah Rukh Khan. It could be any filmmaker. And we will stand by and support that, and we expect the whole industry to do that. And not just Bollywood, I think the whole country should do that.
But when you say support them, I mean, what can they do? What can you do? How do you support them?
Well, I think to begin with, I think when we speak with silence, when we should protest, is when we become cowards. So I think that we need to probably speak up more, not only on networking sites. I think speak up when there is great risk to yourself. I think that what Rahul said earlier was that his was a smaller film. There was far more at stake, but everybody stuck their necks out. So I think that.
Why not make a film?
We need to do more of that.
Why not make a film about the Shiv Sena?
When our livelihood is at stake.
What about a hard-hitting film on the Shiv Sena?
Why not make a film? I think that it's beyond my talent. I think why don't you guys kind of try and do something there? Make a film on the
Shiv Sena. Why not make a hard-hitting film on the Shiv Sena? Are you not free to make such a film? Are you not free to make a film that is critical of the Shiv Sena and have it released in Mumbai?
No, is that basically the same? No, that's not true. I think that we made a film called Zakhm in 1999, and the government wanted to ban it, but the same government after a year gave it best film. National Award for national integration. So I think that India is a climate, even though you've got your pockets of insanity, it is a climate where you can say a lot and you can do a lot as a filmmaker, and we must salute that. I wouldn't have been able to make a film like Dhoka if I was probably living anywhere else in the world, but I have made that. It's the difference that nobody came to see it. So the point is that they went to see Jism but not Dhoka.
Right.
But the point is that we talk about these concerns, but we don't actually put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. And in fact, that's what I was trying to get at. That what is this mystery about this cozy relationship that Bollywood has with the Shiv Sena? Not Pooja Bhatt, of course, and not Bharat and Rahul there, but certainly most of Bollywood seems to have a cozy relationship with the Shiv Sena, and that relationship does not seem to be breaking, or doesn't seem to be any kind of real challenge being mounted to the Shiv Sena by the Bombay film industry. It's not coming from there, certainly. Thanks very much indeed. Pooja Bhatt, Rahul Dholakia, Bharat Dabholkar, thanks very much indeed. What are you telling us? Should Bollywood take stronger political positions? What are you telling us there? 77 yes, 23 no. Poll has actually gone up. Thanks for watching.